So I like to play Portrait of Tracy by Jaco Pastorius. I like to play the whole piece and then go through some of the harmonics, and because this has a lot of features in it, so I like to play the whole thing first. So I'd like to show you how I can play some of the harmonics in this piece. So a lot of the time there's bass notes at the same time of these harmonics, so a lot of the time I'm playing most of the bass notes using my first finger on my left hand, and then the other fingers are doing the harmonics. And also I mostly do a lot of muting with my right hand. I do a lot of it with my fingers. So it's like a 3-1-2-1 pattern with the left hand. And so all of these low notes are mostly done with the first finger, and then the others are doing the harmonics. So it's 3 and 4, and then 2, and then 4, and then the same thing with the starting on the other string. So, and then this note I get just from I play this, but instead of playing that, I have my thumb is playing. It's like it's doing the harmonic right there on that note. And it's a lot easier when I curve my fingers. Makes the notes a lot. And then for this one, to go to that one, I keep that one, and then I keep the F sharp, and then I just move the A and the G string. It's a lot easier, and it just keeps ringing. So then it does that again a little differently, and then this part with this. Then I'm going to go. My right hand is now going to the bridge position the instrument, and sometimes to play some of these really high harmonics. A lot of times I sometimes have to press down slightly a little bit just to make them come out easier. I'm gonna let go of that, and then I'm both. That's a stretch. So most of it is pretty much barring, just a lot of barring. I'm going to stay at this same position. So it's like the first finger is on those harmonics, and then my fourth finger is on those ones. So now I'm having, so this note is on my fourth finger, and now it's going to be, to play both of those together, it's 3 and 1, so 3 is here, and then the other finger's here. Same thing, and then switch. So now I have my second finger on this note on the E string, and then now it's going to be my pinky finger and the thumb. I mean, not the thumb, the pointer finger. And then this switch again. So you're pretty much doing the same thing, except this time it's like different. Instead of here, it's like the opposite strings. And the same thing here, except it's wider. Get to that. It takes a lot of practice and memorization and just knowing your way around. So for those last two notes, I moved from the second finger to the third finger on the E flat, and it's just first finger is doing those harmonics right there, and then this part is challenging sometimes. It's still a lot of curving. So a few times, and then the third time it's a little different. So I'm going between. So for the low notes, I'm going between the second finger and then the first finger, and then later on it goes. So then pretty much. Then for the really last chord, that last chord right there. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's not, but the way that I do it is I just bar with my first finger. I bar these notes, so it's like an E major, like a sus2 chord, but instead of it's E, B, and F sharp, but I use the knuckle of my thumb sort of in between the middle and the bridge position. That's where I pluck it to get the G sharp, the D sharp, and the A sharp. So that's pretty much how I play it most of it. So.